Hello, welcome back to Spider's Web. Ooh, it's a little road to this one, it's only very short. Oh dear Lord, I'm on the way to hospital. Not for my breathing, my granddaughter's on the way. Oh dear, we've had one of those days. She was in all day yesterday, and overnight. There's been no problems, it's just been lots of not issues or anything, but she just wasn't ready for coming out. Little sodpot that she is. Oh, she's awkward as a dad. So hopefully, fingers crossed, she'll be out very soon, and finally get my granddaughter in my arms. What I'm looking forward to. Oh dear Lord. Right, so wet weather again. Doesn't do my breathing any good at all. Oh, I've had my sprays. Yeah, I've had my sprays, my inhalers, whatever you want to call them, and I still feel as though I've got somebody sitting on my chest. It's not pleasant, but I'm not letting it stop me. So I have a cup of coffee. Oh dear God. I've got a cup of coffee. I've got a few bits and pieces to eat. A few Scotch pancakes there. Oh, so I've got my Kindle as well. So I'm gonna get in there, get myself comfortable, and wait until I can go in and see my daughter and my granddaughter. Oh, this is the moment. This is the day I've been looking forward to for a long, long time. And nothing, the weather or anything else, is going to spoil my day today. Even though Rizzy did a disappearing act last night again. Something dropped. Something came off the cage. We are going to be getting a bigger cage sorted out for him eventually. But it may be a case of having to do it sooner than later, which involves spending more money than I was expecting to. But not to worry. We'll get him sorted once we can find him. We've got a lot of work to do today, ready for tomorrow. So we can, what's the word I'm looking for? Get the crafting area sorted out tomorrow, and the TV up on the wall, like I was telling you on Wednesday afternoon for the last road too. Where's that going? It's going straight across. Oh, ambulance on the route. Nothing. We have the old ambulance depot has been closed down, and they've moved in with the fire into the fire station. So that was an ambulance heading off to an emergency somewhere. Oh dear Lord, I'll tell you what. It's getting a bit of a pain in the neck, this now. Roads round here. Now this is a 2-lane road, but they're doing more work on it somewhere along the line, and you always get the idiots who have to get right to the very end and push in, and when they start trying to get past me, after seeing the signs, they can get behind me because I was here first. I know it may not sound a very considerate way of dealing with things, but you know, treat it as a queue. Everybody else is queuing up. You don't let people barge in the queue, so why should you let them do it in a car? The signs are there. All they have to do is look and read them. But there we are. Never mind. Oh, dear God. I hate this weather. Oh, weren't so bad yesterday, but today, with all the rain, it's causing havoc. Can't breathe. Oh dear Lord, right. So we're not going to be, we're not too far off away from the hospital. Looks like a 10-15 minute drive, or depending on what time of day you go. And it's busy like this, it's going to be a little more longer, but you know, it's one of those things. Obviously, the more cars on the road, the longer it takes to get anywhere. Still, not to worry. I just want to get to the hospital. If I sound distracted, it's because I really want to get to the hospital. I've not really planned on anything to say. I just wanted to let you know what's going on. At the moment it's 22:10 in the morning, and you always get somebody who can't wait behind the lines when lights change. They have to still carry on going and block the road for every bugger else. So that's why we've not been able to move very far. Because we've got to a T-junction that's controlled by lights. And even though they can't go anywhere, they still have to cross over into the lane because the green light says they can do. There's no thought goes into anything with driving these days, I don't think. Just because you can doesn't mean to say you should. You know, one of those things. Right, so we are now in Wigan town centre. Well, just on the outskirts. Just sort of like, when I say town centre, it is Wigan town, but it's not dead centre because you can't get down there in a car. It's a bit extra normally place, but we are near enough. Having some work done at the top of what they call Standish Gate, which is the main street in Wigan. And we have zebra crossing at the top of the street, and if you're not careful you can be sat here waiting to actually drive your car for about 5 or 10 minutes because people suddenly see you stop and just run to the zebra crossing. Or change their mind at the last minute and just walk straight out in front of you, which is the annoying one. Oh dear, but not to worry, not to worry, not to worry. Right. Oh, come away from town centre now. At the bottom of a street called Library Street, right next to where Wigan Baths used to be. It's now called the Life Centre. It's big kind of there's baths and gyms and all sorts of things in the Life Centre. I suppose if you can, depending on what you want to do. I don't go into places like that. If I need the Life Centre, it's for certain things and it's not in this building. Can't be dealing with this exercise malarkey. What the heck? I think I'm allergic to it because every time I try doing it, it breaks me out in the sweat and leaves me short of breath, so I think I'm allergic. Oh dear, quick sip of coffee. There's a block of flats across the road when I first got married in 1990. Moved in there for just over a year. My daughter was a year and a half when we moved in. Sorry, when we moved out, so up to the house where we lived until I got divorced 10 years ago. The changes I've seen since I'm actually moved up here in Wigan, it's unbelievable. Not all of it for the better, in fact virtually none of it for the better, to be honest. It was a totally different town than I remember it being when I was a kid. Because I used to come here with my gran every now and again, and it was absolutely wonderful. The old market that they had, the indoor market, was brilliant. Loads of atmosphere. They got rid of that and made what they call the galleries, shopping area, and a new indoor market and an outdoor market, and absolute lack of personality in that building. And they incorporated it with the galleries. It's, as I say, it's totally lacking in personality and feel. And then they built the Grand Arcade, going on for about 15 years ago. It wasn't quite 15 years ago, but oh, that's even worse. There's a background hum in there that really gets on my nerves. I don't know whether it's air conditioning or what, but it's not nice. I really don't like going in the Grand Arcade, and I don't if I can help it. The only thing is, one of my favourite shops is in there, which is Waterstones. I like my boots, you see. I like my boots. But we're going past. We will be going past the big Tesco in Wigan. It used to be the site of Central Park, which was Wigan Rugby League's ground. The annoying thing is I live just up the road from it, and it annoyed me when there was a match on because you could hear them all shouting and cheering and this, that and the other, and all the noise, and just irritates me because I don't like rugby. So then I moved. So when they built the stadium in Wigan, and I went and moved filming in the stadium, which is shared by Wigan Rugby League and Wigan Football, Wigan Warriors and Wigan Athletic. It annoys me even more now because they use all the surrounding streets as a car park because they can't be bothered paying for parking. Mind you, on top of the season tickets, or the tickets for the game, for each game, depending on whether you've got a season tickets or not, I think it's a bit steep. But, never mind. Right, so we're almost at the hospital now. We're going up on the street's called Wigan Lane. One of the very historic streets in Wigan. Wigan, of course, used to be a Roman town called Coccium, or as I prefer to call it, Cesspitus, i.e. cesspit. I mean, it's okay when you come, when you're a kid, with your gran for a wander around the shops in the 70s, but you know, it's okay for a day trip. The problem is, like every other town and city, it's very homogenised. There's there's no individuality anymore, which is always a bad thing in my opinion. But we are now at the hospital, so I'm going to be stopping the car, getting out. So the next time you hear from me, I'm going to be a granddad. But as I say, don't expect any pictures to be put up of my granddaughter, because there won't be. Obviously, because because of my granddaughter, because she's my granddaughter and not my own daughter. For some strange reason, parents think I need to listen to what they say and follow the rules and regulations, which isn't on. You know, the idea of grandparents is to spoil the kids and break all the rules, but there we go, never mind. That's it from me. Until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.